Alright, this next one is going to be plotting a parametric equation. Now I've already written it up here. So it's x is t plus 5 and y is t squared, and my parameter goes from -2 to +2. So I asked you to choose at least 5 points because that'll give you a pretty good estimate of what you're dealing with. Because they can be equal, I want to choose both of my edge points. So I want to choose t equals -2. I also want to choose t equals 2. And then I just want 3 points in the middle. You can choose anything you want. I'm going to choose -1, 0, and 1. Now all that's going to happen is I'm going to plug these values in for each of these and get answers out of them. So let's change colors so that I can kind of show you what I'm dealing with here. So if I plug in -2 for t, I'm going to get -2 plus 5, or +3. If I plug in -2 here, -2 squared is a +4. Be careful if you're doing that one in your calculator. Now this is giving me an x, y coordinate point. If we go plugging them in for all the other values, if I plug in -1 for t, I get -1 plus 5, or +4. If I plug in -1 for t, I get -1 squared, or +1. So there's my second point. If I finish up with that line of thought, I get 5, 0, 6, 1, and 7, 4. Now here's how we're going to do this. We are just going to plot these coordinate points up in order. So 3, 4 over 3 up 4, 4, 1 over 4 up 1, 5, 0, 6, 1, and 7, 4. Now I'm going to connect these with a smooth curve, and you can tell this is kind of a parabola here. I don't want to extend past it because it only goes from -2 to +2, so just keep it within these dots here. Now I need to put on which direction this is traveling. This guy was my -2. Here's -1, here's 0, 1, and 2. So it is traveling this way. So all I'm going to do is somewhere in the middle, I am going to draw an arrow that points it in this direction. You don't need to do 3 of them, but that one's kind of sloppy. Alright, so you have your curve and you are just labeling which direction it goes into.